Hey, it's Martin King. I want to talk about racism. Now, I keep hearing it over and over again in the media about Ferguson and things, Louisiana, and it's like all these places. And that's just like a few, but I mean, there's New York, Chicago, stuff in Michigan, Florida, California. I mean, wherever you go, there's going to be racism. People are going to hate you. People are going to hate because you're black, you're white. I'm not fully black. I'm not fully white. But see, the thing is, saying those words, black, white, whatever, people have a sense of honor to them. But at the same time, you gotta remember, it divides automatically. That's the problem. There's a post on Facebook, which is the reason why I'm even making this video, is because it was on a post, Bristol Palin's post, about a white kid being shot by a black cop. And I'm going through reading all these comments, and I'm just thinking, people keep referring to black, white, how there's all the stereotypes of black people, there's all these stereotypes about white people, and it's like, okay, think about this for a second. If you keep talking about black and white, if you're saying a color, you're automatically separating somebody from you if they're different. If we're trying to stop and trying to have peace, why separate people? If you want to have unity, if you want to have a sense of like commonality with people, stop using color as like a weapon. That's all it is. Saying someone's black, someone's white, someone's yellow, purple, whatever, all it is a tool. It's a weapon to be used to divide people. That's all it is. People might say, oh yeah, well, it's true. See, that's where corruption is. See, it's from long ago that people wanted to divide people, so they said, okay, well, this person's lighter, this person's darker. It's automatic separation. And then what? It just goes on from there. And from ages and ages on, now it's just a commonality thing where, it wasn't long ago before Martin Luther King Jr. May he rest in peace. He spoke of freedom, of peace. If he was alive today, what would you think he would think about people? Like, people talk about having a black movement, talk about ending racism, talk about these, like, all these things that they're not doing anything about. If you're going to move, and if you're going to affect change, you have to start it with peace and love. And overall, if you really want to start change, God. But that's number one. I believe God's starting a movement. I know it, actually. But if people aren't listening, they're focused on material things and just things that don't really matter, like race. So who cares, really, if you're blacker? It's not even a real word, but if you're black, if you're darker, okay? It does nothing. If a black guy kills a white guy, it shouldn't be about because he was black and because he was white. The fact that he was human and he killed another human. That's it. It doesn't matter if it's female or male. Either way. Gender, racial, ethnicity, nationality, religion, all these things separate people. Stop separating. It's not that hard. Just love people for who they are. If we just love one another, then there'll be less problems in the world. That person won't steal from you because they love you. And if they do it, then maybe it's just because they love you and they're just going to give it back. No, that's wrong. But I just want to talk about that. I just want to talk about how there's racism, and actually brings me to another point. Yesterday I was having a conversation with my cousin about how he was saying that he would go to people, just women usually, and just if they look down, say that they're beautiful, have them smile. And I'm thinking, you know what? I do that every day. I tell my friends, that they're beautiful, or that I'm there for them because I am. Because other people are not. Other people care about themselves and their life, and they're selfish and they're greedy. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm nowhere near perfect. But I'm trying. I'm trying to be better. If you're struggling with self-image, I've struggled with self-image, and I've learned from other people and from other experiences, and I had to learn with myself that I am who I am. I'm this color, so what? Who I am is inside. And to hear other people say that I'm beautiful because of what's inside, not because of my gender or because of my race or religion, that's astounding. So, if you're a female looking at this, don't let guys put you down. And if you're a guy and you're struggling with self-image, don't let girls or whoever, your friends, put you down. If you're a human at all, don't let people put you down. People are going to say stuff. Remember that phrase, sticks and stones will break my bones, but words will never hurt me? Well, words do hurt, but that's because people have gotten soft and because people have let others just trample on them. Don't let people do that. Words hurt you because they get to you, because you let them. Don't let the words get to you. Focus. Use this. Use this. Your heart. That's pretty much all I have to say. Racism and self-image. Both ties into one another. It's all about how we look. It shouldn't be how we look. It's how we act. People would just stop reacting in negative ways. We could just plant more positive seeds in minds. So, I don't know who's going to look at this. My second video. Kind of wanted to keep it short. 8 minutes. Usually I'm discussing this subject for like hours with my sister. So, anyway, ranting on. Yeah, if you watch this video, if you want to comment, post, that's pretty much it. So, yeah, try to spread peace and love. If you don't believe in God, hey, believe in something. Believe in changing people's lives, because it's got to start somewhere. If you really don't care about people's lives, and you just care about your own, I hope one day something happens positive. Like, somebody blesses you, and you're just like, that's amazing. Like the pay it forward thing. Because doing something good for somebody, it's amazing. But that feeling that you feel that you've done something good, and in return somebody does something good for you, that's even more amazing. So, be strong. Be courageous, because you're powerful. And to the next video. Peace. Martin King out.